get some rehearsals in before the real thing.
We back? Dang, Morris is really messing with everything. I think that was my Wi-Fi being a bit of a bitch. It does that. But I am blaming Morris again. Are we back? We didn't hear anything from the chat first. We're back. Hello. Hello, Rain. Is that you saying hello to me because I'm back, or are you just saying hello? Okay, we're back. Morris knows I'm too powerful. Ah, gotta get him. I gotta get him. Here. No more Morris. I got my Swiss Army knife. I'm gonna get him. Anyways. This is Genshin Impact, not Toki Doki Literature Club. Oh gosh.
Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the
Oh yeah.
beast will want to.
Yeah, stream completely died. It just gave another notification to the Discord. But we are back. Alright, we're gonna go talk to everyone. Where's Morph so I can kill him? Interesting, why are these all here?
This place is hopping. Everyone's finally getting to relax after wrapping up.
I don't trust you.
Have you ever seen a fireworks show, Mr. Morris? It's pretty amazing.
I'm afraid I haven't, but I'll take your word for it.
Don't trust him, I don't like him. Cross him out. Oh, why am I up there?
Let's go chat with.
You had me on him like a cat on catnip, yeah?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange
Oh,
events.
awesome. I'm gonna see
So
more
the
future
next time
events
we
like that.
visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Awesome.
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on.
More books.
Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? That would be stealing some of her business.
As long as the novels are sufficiently interesting, I don't think she'll mind.
You've got a point. She's always
Maybe
complaining
Inazuma
that
next time,
light novels
yeah.
have become bland and too predictable after all.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course. We have also made plans for cross-cultural engagements in the fields of gourmet cuisine, toy making, and artisan craftsmanship.
Interesting.
Wow, Paimon's getting super excited now.
When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate in all the events.
We will. We definitely will. Iridori and Fontaine. Oh, that'd be so cool. Hey, Shiori, what's up?
This is turning out to be quite the party.
Why are you sitting over here? Join everyone. Okay, but she has a mood though, just sitting there alone. What I do at parties.
If this film turns out to be
Maybe
a
Inazuma in the
success,
spring. That'd be a
could
lot
I
of
ask the
fun.
two of you to stay and be a
Maybe
part of my
4.5,
crew?
4.6.
Of course, I'll definitely increase the pay for next time.
I'd be more than happy to.
The idea of
Mr.
Miko,
Zombie.
Farina, and Niverlet interacting makes me cackle. That would be so funny, wouldn't it?
But I've made some
I would
plans
love
to
that.
go on a journey to the other
Yeah,
nations once
Inazuma
the
does need
festival
more
is over.
love.
Is
I'm
that
hoping we
so?
get an event for
Well,
Inazuma
then
this
in that
year.
case, bon voyage, Miss Veronique. Please feel free to get in touch once you've returned to Fontaine.
Like, is this the Fontaine one? Getting Liwa next time because Lantern. Maybe we'll get a Mondstadt one or an Inazuma one. Maybe a Sumeru one too. One for all the nations. It'll be a lot harder when Snezhnaya is out, but you know.
Darling
Cross that bridge, you know.
Camera operator, you've both worked really hard.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a
3.3
little
was really
tired
good
of
though.
playing
It
with the
was, yeah.
blackboard by the end of it. Worst of all, Paimon started having
I want
dreams
more
of you
though.
shouting, lights, camera, action into Paimon's ears. The actual dream can't even start until you've yelled that.
Hey, if anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful than your dreams? We've been through so much together, and that's how your brain remembers me.
Oh.
That's not Paimon's fault. We've just used the clapperboard too much lately.
Anyway, what's most important is that we wrapped the film. I'm pretty confident that we'll take first prize.
You mean the Farina Award?
Hey, no need to mention the official name.
Oh.
Wait,
Start doing our
Megan,
probably start doing our winter festivals in Snezhnaya once it's out next year. Yeah, that's true.
a statue of herself?
I'm guessing maybe this year we'll get one in Dragonspine again, maybe.
Xavier can
And then
accept
after that,
the
it's
award on
Snezhnaya.
our behalf.
But just imagine!
Maybe you need more Albedo lore.
Marina Award and holding a
I want to learn more about
photo
Ryan Daughter.
I'm going back to my dessert
That'd be pretty cool. After
now.
Natlan comes out, we get
You
more
all
Hex and
can
Circle
keep
lore.
discussing that on your own.
Helmar Dragonspine. I know, we haven't gotten Dragonspine stuff in so long. Oh, now we go to talk to Shiori, okay.
Shiori!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Yeah, it's mood.
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
Fontaine Fashion Week is a thing, just like
But if
Paris
this trend
Fashion
becomes a
Week.
big hit, people
Oh,
will
I love
definitely
that.
come flocking
I
to
love
your
that
shop.
so much.
Yes, that's highly likely. As long as the film can premiere. as
Imagine if we get a
planned.
Christmas-like event
Are you
tonight, that'd be
still
something
worried
that would
about
be
the
really
case?
cool. Get to
That
learn
and
about
all
the
obstacles we had to face
the
today.
story of the legendary Ajax, not the Ajax we know, the one before him that he's named after. That'd be cool if we get an event based on that.
Why today of all days?
Yeah, she's suspicious of Morris too.
No, it's nothing. We've already delivered the film to the editors, so there should be nothing more to
Yeah,
worry
she's
about.
suspicious of Morris too.
How
She
are you doing,
knows.
Mr. Morris? You having a good time?
Well, you could say that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Yeah, he's being sus.
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not until well after midnight. Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night person, so I might take off shortly.
I'm gonna take you off the planet.
Oh no! Silly me. I almost forgot something super important.
He's so sus.
What is it?
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse.
Fireworks, you say? Well, that's truly a pity. Sorry things didn't go as planned.
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Me? Are you sure that you can't find anyone else?
I just wanted to make this surprise for everyone. The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time. Pretty please,
What are you
Mr.
thinking?
Morris.
Is he
These are
sus?
some of the best fireworks I've
He nodded.
ever
He thinks he's
made.
sus too.
So I also want you to see them before you leave. They're
Think Jeremy
stunning.
is suspicious as well? No, I think she knows.
Once-in-a-lifetime
Yeah,
experience
suspicious
you'll
of him,
never
yeah.
forget.
But
It's okay. Just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
all right.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it
Yeah, I
shouldn't
think
be
she
much work
knows.
bringing them back.
Like, I think she's suspicious of him too.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris.
Yeah, I thought you meant she was suspicious. But now I get it.
It's dark in here. Look
Cutscene.
here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that?
Uh-oh.
Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
Chevroos, what are you doing?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake. It has to be. There's no way.
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She'd force my hand. No! I'm begging you.
I knew
I
it
have
was
money.
him.
Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
That is a cold ass line.
I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
Used the prop gun, didn't she? Yeah, it was an all an act. Oh?
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique.
Oh!
Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer.
Oh! So she was sus the entire time too.
This wasn't in the script.
Yeah, Yoimi was playing
Drop the
along.
gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
So wait,
Drop
is
your
she
weapon.
his
This
sister?
is my final warning.
Is he Baptiste's sister? Wait, that would make so much
What
sense.
is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess.
Because there's
the
a brother
truth.
and a sister in the book.
But
That
this
makes
last
sense.
part is all improv, of course.
Shivers, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the Second Musketeer.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside. Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly.
On it.
Interesting. That was insanely good. It was so cool, wasn't it?
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My
Knew we couldn't
patience is
trust him, right?
limited, You know? Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
All right. I'll talk.
Think they could keep thinking about revenge for 20 years? I mean, honestly, I don't blame them.
She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant. And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of Mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby.
Oh.
But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only...
No, it's Veronique too.
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
No.
I think you did have a
You
choice.
always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor.
Yeah, that wouldn't just leave you.
Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening.
Yeah, twins again.
Climbed out and gathered around our
It would be
mother.
interesting if Morax and Greyjoy were twins because of the Phoenix and Dragon thing, yeah.
already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's
True to
why
life.
I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I figured as much.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong
Yeah,
way.
it kind of did.
I think what really tipped me off was, how could I not feel a sense of regret in him?
Huh?
He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got?
Not very far.
He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. So, I decided to play along.
Interesting.
And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
Yeah.
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding.
Interesting.
After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Eliza all those years ago.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that.
Yeah.
With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you
Damn.
were behind all those mishaps
I knew it was him. He messed up my stream. How could he? I knew it was all him.
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
Makes sense.
My brother. He trusted you.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede?
Your murder's not justice.
I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair? Is this what you call justice?
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps,
Yeah.
to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world.
Wise words
Today,
there.
you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge.
as well as the destruction of order and civilized society.
Yeah.
Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice. But with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Meripede.
Chevreuse, the rest of the special patrol is here.
Yeah, we're gonna put
Thank
in
you so
some
much.
good word
Letelier,
for the
Terena,
Duke. We're gonna
please
tell
take
him
them
like
away.
what this guy is. Get him not cushy.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
Oh.
Chevreuse.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew.
I think you made the right
Thank
call.
you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
Yeah, you send him to hell.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done something like this?
I'm
He's
just
a
glad
bitch.
that
We
you're all
hate
safe
him.
and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
Instead of
Julie is
using an
right.
innocent baby.
I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is that still acceptable to you, Miss Chevreuse?
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life.
Fair.
Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially drew me to reading in the first place.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Based,
I
yeah.
support your decision.
What about Veronique? Will she be okay?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Meripede. I'll make sure to give Risley a heads
Hell
up.
yeah.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads up?
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy.
Oh, he's gonna get the heads up.
Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the post-production process tomorrow. You should join us, Chevreuse. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
All right. Count me in.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news that I'd like to share with Chevreuse.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Also, when are we gonna get more hangout events? I miss those. Then again, I need to catch up, but still, I miss them. Well, they're playing. They're playing Genius Invocation. Look at that. That's so cute. I love that.
Sorry for the wait.
It's all right, Chevreuse.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to tell us?
No, I don't have
This event is so
anything
cool.
new
It
to share.
is.
I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should
It's a
have
fun
another
event. I love it.
conversation with the two of you.
Love to get hangout events for Yon fan Chevreuse. Yeah. Want them for all the 4 stars.
Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes?
Probably would have done the same.
Is that so? Well, thanks for sharing. When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold.
Oh? Why's that?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision.
Fair.
One winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well. You could say it was
Chilly.
his way of educating his children.
Literally, yeah.
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy
Oh,
water.
damn.
The bone-chilling cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die.
Yeah,
right
what is
then
with
and
Fontaine
there.
parents?
I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my father. Those few minutes felt longer than my whole
Yeah, it does give her a lot of
life
depth.
up until that point. I
And luckily
did,
she didn't go into
however,
the depths.
make it to the other side. I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that, nor have I ever cried again.
That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon.
Yeah, Paimon doesn't like
yeah,
to swim.
I don't think that was the right method for anyone. It's just that, working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Chevres.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims faster.
I'm game.
You guys go ahead. Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
Yeah, Paimon can swim in Fontaine's water, which is interesting. Should talk with Chevreuse after the quest. She'll give you more info about her father. Okay. Woman. Wait, hang on. I just realized. I can look at her now. I can look at her now. Captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, who wears justice as an ever-present seal upon her heart. Her musket shall only ever point at the guilty. Oh, there she is, the Fontaine one. Ooh, that is a pretty constellation. Interesting. Oh, her birthday's like in 8 days. Doesn't she release in like 8 days? Yeah, 6 days. So we're gonna get like her birthday right away as soon as she releases. Can you check her stories or? Yeah, no. But yeah, awesome. I can't wait for her.
Oh, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevres. You were swimming even faster than Paimon can fly.
Comes out the day after she releases, yeah.
About the Special Patrol. Did you join because of your dad?
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories growing up.
Oh, so it's due to your love of stories.
Fair.
Of course, it was only after I joined the Special Patrol that I learned that truth is often stranger than fiction. Come on, let's walk a bit more.
Hi, Celestia. I see you.
To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming.
You're just like
Because
Dory.
the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance.
Look at how I'm walking. Rena looks like a toddler trying to like just trying to walk, like learning to walk. Oh, that's so funny. Former floating PNG. I remember those days.
I feel a lot
Before
better
Sumeri
after
came
getting all
out.
that off my
Jeez,
chest.
that was when it happened, right? 3.0 is when it switched to a 3D model. Rooster Archon.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Huh, you're right. I didn't realize we were so close.
Green is a little
Really
penguin. I
did
love it.
plant
Yeah.
a lot of flowers. It's just like how he described it in the story.
Huh? Wait. Paimon, Traveler, look! The rainbow roses in the garden. They're in
Aw.
full bloom now.
That's sweet. Where the roses bloom. That's where they bloom. And we may as well do the final part. We'll talk to Chevreuse first.
Even though it's a bit late, I must thank you for investigating this case with me. Not on behalf of the Special Patrol this time. It's a personal expression of gratitude from yours truly.
About your family.
Oh, you want to hear more about my father? To be honest, I didn't spend that much time with him. He was always busy with the Special Patrol, so he would often return home really late at night. Some nights, he didn't come home at all. Once, he didn't come home for a long time, maybe a whole week or so.
Oh.
And when I went out to buy food, I learned that he had become a criminal, and by
Oh.
extension, that made me a criminal's daughter. But we can talk about that another day.
Interesting.
I actually have a lot of sympathy for Veronique and Baptiste. I can understand the hatred they feel for their father. But that doesn't mean I'll allow them to walk the path of evil, even if it might lead to another sense of justice. Films are
film?
different from the real world. They're a form of art and represent the wishes in people's hearts. I adore the two Musketeers, and I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to act the role as one. I can't wait to catch the film when it premieres in the Opera House.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing the audience's reaction to the climactic ending.
Hopefully learn more about her in a future hangout event. Yeah, that'd be so
Thank
cool.
you for looking out for me.
We need
I'll
more
see you at
hangout
the awards
events.
ceremony. I'd be very surprised if we don't win.
Alright. Wait until 2 days later for the awards ceremony. Whoop, whoop. We're waiting for days to go. Thankfully the final act's pretty quick. Okay, that's good. That is very good. That is very good, so I can work on videos tomorrow. I do want to get a lot of work done tomorrow. It's starting to get a bit dark out too, like the lighting's changed. Don't forget about where Ayato is? Okay. At the end of this act, I'll have to go find everyone. Fox from My Hero Academia? Okay. I haven't read or seen My Hero Academia, so I have no idea about that.
Xavier, it's been a while.
Hi, Xavier. I hope we
Hey
win.
there, you two. Sorry I've been scarce. I've been buried in marketing and preparing the film for release ever since we wrapped post-production.
Fair.
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon wonders if we'll win the Farina Award.
So we win.
I'd give it a 90%
You think we'll win?
Farina!
Thinks we'll win.
Oh, Paimon didn't know you were already here. You're earlier than everyone else. I'm sure the others will also be here in no time. Xavier.
Mom
if
Morak,
we
he's my
end up
boy.
getting
Yes,
called
I
on
love him.
stage, shouldn't you come up with a name for our crew?
What? But we don't even know if we're going to win. I wouldn't want to jinx our chances by celebrating early.
The Ocean Baby will win. Yes.
Just open your eyes. Surely you've seen the audience's reactions to our film. We've had nothing but critical acclaim.
Hell yeah.
You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? Didn't they want to increase the number of showings?
That's
With
awesome.
the more you've made from the box office, you can now open your
Hell
very
yeah.
own film company.
Let's go, Xavier.
That's all credit to my amazing crew. You've all helped to make this a reality, so I
Go,
can't
Xavier.
be one asked to come up with a name.
Well, give it some thought. I'm sure the crew will respect your choice.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh.
Huh? But shouldn't we stay for the award ceremony?
I wanted to ask you two to invite Shavraz to join us at the ceremony. She's one of the lead roles, after all.
Okay,
I
fair.
haven't been able to find her recently, so I haven't had the chance to invite her personally.
According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will be personally escorted today by the captain of the Special Patrol to the Fortress of Meripede.
Interesting.
Paimon gets it now.
We're gonna go invite her. Alright, yeah. It'll be a piece of cake for us. We're best buddies with the Duke, after all.
And maybe try to come up with a few snappy-sounding names.
All right, then I'll leave you to it.
Alright, to the Fortress of Meripede. Let's go. Been so long since we've been here. Love it here. Enter the office. Get the theme song going. Off to the British man. Hell yeah.
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the 3 of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Hi, Risley.
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
Now that's something you don't hear every day. Found a new pastime?
No, it's just a special occasion.
Risley!
What's up? We're here. I'm a bit tired.
Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede.
Good to
Call
see
it
you,
the
Risley.
festival spirit, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked up preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes. Just one gulp and you'll have met all your nutrition needs.
That's good.
Were you talking about work just now?
We've already finished discussing everything. So, what do you think about my heads up, Mr. Risley?
I believe I haven't yet made any promises or guarantees.
But you also didn't shoot me down. Here, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of the newspaper. Perhaps on the day when the cover story happens to, oh, I don't know, expose a certain someone's misdeeds from 20 years ago?
I suppose then a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the Fortress of Meripede.
Let's go.
While another 2 people will soon be hailed as heroes.
Speaking of heroes, did you 2 need something from me?
Send him to the depths. Hell yeah.
You're here to invite me to the party, right?
Get that big, like,
Don't worry, I
saxophone
didn't
sound when you dive into the depths and Tears of the Kingdom. Love that sound.
And the same to you.
Bye, Risley. Alright. Let's go. Let's go get our reward. Because we're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna get our reward, right? Yeah, he agrees. You want hugs? You can get hugs. Yeah.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanalia Film Festival is... the 2 Musketeers!
Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks awesome. Farina won the Farina Award. Yeah, she gets herself. Oh, that's such a pretty picture.
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
We won? I can't believe it! I really can't thank all of you enough!
See? My takes on Fontaine's entertainment industry have never been wrong.
He's so happy. It's so
Now,
cute.
Please welcome to the stage the producer of the 2 Musketeers, Mr. Xavier!
Let's go. Let's go, Xavier.
Thank you! Thank you all so much for your recognition and support.
From no
While I'm
sponsor
up
to
here,
award winner.
I'd
Oh, yeah.
love to give special thanks to...
Time really flies, huh?
It certainly feels that way. It feels like it was only yesterday when you were teaching me to hold a musket.
Will you come back to Fontaine again?
Of course. I'm very fond of this city. There are so many
We're gonna see them in Fontaine again. It's gonna be so
and it's been
cool.
hard to keep track of them all. But how about you? Would you be interested in visiting Inazuma?
Yes.
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before, but I'd be willing to consider it now.
Hell yes.
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit. It would be wonderful if you could visit my home and enjoy a taste of our tea and desserts.
That'd be so
let's keep in
cool.
touch.
Did you accomplish all you came
They're
here
gonna be
for?
pen pals.
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again sometime.
How has Ogura and her business been?
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly will.
We're gonna get
I
Chiori back in
hope your son
Inazuma
has
sometime
stopped.
too.
Yes.
It'd be awesome.
And the war has also been brought to an end. Peace and prosperity has returned to the islands.
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out to dry.
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire cast and crew. Without you, I would have never completed this film, much less had the opportunity to be standing on this stage. With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think she left before the Sakoku decree. I think that makes sense. And if that goes to CA, that'd be so interesting. Wouldn't it?
Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures.
Director Farina, I believe you are the most deserving person to raise this trophy.
Huh? No. There's no need. It's so embarrassing.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yeah, come on, Farina.
Yes, I agree.
Can't think of anyone better for the honor.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this.
I love Chiori.
Ready, everyone?
He's a mood.
3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!
Oh, I love that. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Look at all of them. I love that so much. Look at them. That was such a fun event. Alright, now I gotta find everyone, don't I? Oh, we get a furnishing! Get a furnishing! Let me see it. Where is it? There it is. We get a furnishing in the picture. That's awesome. That's so cool. I gotta find everyone. Yomi and Chevrouz are right here.
Miss Yoimiya, we haven't had the chance to talk, but please accept my thanks for everything you've done over the past few days.
The Pyro Girl is talking.
Oh, but I feel like I didn't do anything out of the ordinary.
I'm very grateful for your assistance during that special performance in the warehouse. It was always going to be somewhat risky to engage and draw away Morris all on your own.
I knew
You're
she
only a
knew.
civilian and have never been trained to act in such a dangerous situation.
Don't say it like that. As the director's assistant, it was my duty to help out the crew however I could. It was an honor to help you solve the case. I have to admit, though, my heart was thumping super hard the entire time it was laying on the ground. I was scared that everyone would notice.
Yeah, she did great during that.
You did great.
That's what I said.
And before I forget, if you ever visit Inazuma, please come and pay a visit to Naganohara Fireworks. I'll make some fireworks for you. I even know what shape I'd make.
I love Yoimiya so
I'm
much.
guessing a musket.
Telling you now would ruin the surprise. If you really want to see it, just come and visit me.
Yoimiya, when are you gonna join a lantern event? Yeah, she would fit so well, wouldn't she? Alright, who else do we need to find? We need to find more people. Is this a shop? Oh, that's probably one of the games, isn't it? Where is everyone? There's Farina. And there's RVA.
Lady Farina, please allow me to take just one more photo of you. I would also love to get your autograph, just as a memento of our time together on the crew.
Hey, I've had enough of the camera flashes from when we were all up on stage.
But, Lady Farina, you are the best director
Work it,
I've ever
Farina,
met.
work it.
The most photogenic maiden in all of Fontaine. This kind of lively and celebratory setting is exactly where you shine. I believe all photographers would agree. Come, the brightest star of our land. Show us your light. The
I love
camera
Xavier.
is waiting to sing praises of your beauty.
Shower me with praise.
I'm flattered, but... All right. I'll humor you.
You can find
and
Ayato
try
at the
a few
cafe
more
outside,
different
Chiori at
poses.
the her boutique, and
Get
Ayaka
your
watching the
mama
Iceman
on
Suite.
the
Okay.
Of course. You may pose however you like.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. By the heavens, my luck has been beyond belief. I'm having a hard time coming to terms with it now. Oh.
Okay, so Ayato's over here by the cafe. That's the hotel. Cafe. Cafe's down here, right? Yep, there he is. What's up, my fellow Hydro Sword user?
I didn't expect to meet you here.
About your drink.
I've been told that this is a beverage called Fanta. I quite like its unique
He's trying
taste.
Fanta.
The slogan, a font of refreshment, is rather catchy as well. I'm starting to wonder if I could incorporate it into our cultural exchange initiative.
Oh?
What would happen if we were to add some sprigs of mint into Fanta? I believe this is an idea worth testing. Or perhaps we could even take it one step further and mix in an equal amount of milk tea medley.
Ooh.
But for some reason, I suspect that experiment wouldn't turn out well.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, the film was successfully completed and the Yashiro Commission secured a collaboration project with the Palais Mermonia.
Yay.
If another opportunity was to arise in the future, perhaps I should take on the chance to act as the protagonist.
That'd be so fun.
Or perhaps you think the role of villain would fit.
He is not beating those auto allegations. He's not beating them. He's not beating them. Oh, Ayato.
Thank you for the well wishes. I will take good care of Ayaka and Yoimiya. I would like to wish you safe travels on your next journey as well.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared of the future Inazuma. We know he's mischievous. We know Ayato. Otto. We know he's an auto XP pretty much. What are you planning, my boy? What are you planning? Alright. It's gonna be so interesting. I can't wait. I feel like, you know, maybe before we go back to Conria, we'll like stop at all the other nations again. Like throw like a patch of things before Conria, like between Shanai and Conria. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, Churi.
It's you. Is there something I can help you with?
About Shioriya Boutique.
Interested in our couture services? Just give me the word. Thanks to you, we were also able to premiere the film in time.
Doesn't help what
Success has
Dainsliff says about him at
increased
the end of his miscellany. Oh, what does he say? I haven't watched that since it came out.
There's no need to be humble. You helped Xavier and Chavras, and even Kirara's told me many good things about you. They are all my friends.
Yay, we're good.
You've done far more than what you give yourself credit for.
Did I do that one?
I am merely a fashion designer. I don't have anything else I moonlight as. But when you run a business, it's inevitable that as you make more friends, you'll also encounter all sorts of thorny issues.
I will have auto.
I'll scratch yours. It's just the common sense of business.
I could use a back scratch right now, actually. Do you guys want to give me a back scratch? Thanks. It implies Ayato would be forced into a corner and forced to choose between Ayaka and A. Ooh, that'd be interesting. You get another civil war. It's the Yashiro Commission versus A. That'd be interesting.
Xavier's over the moon now that he's actually won the Farina Award. Maybe I'll actually find him in the fountain the next time I see him. The demand for couture at my boutique has also increased. So much so that I don't have enough staff to handle it.
Oh, wow.
Looks like I'm one step closer to achieving my dream.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Chiori.
Anyway, you will always be welcome at Chioriya Boutique. I would love to see you both again at the upcoming Fontaine Fashion Week as well.
I want you to be playable so I can see you all the time.
See you around.
Ayaka being his Colin could make sense. Speaking of Ayaka, let's go see her. It also implies A will do something to force Ayato's betrayal. Yeah, it does. It's gonna be so interesting. I really hope that's like we get 5.0 is going to be the Natlan updates, and 6.0 is going to be the Snezhnaya updates. I hope 7.0 isn't Conry, and that's saved to like 8.0, because we know it's the act, we don't know what number it is. So I hope that throughout 7.0, we like the 7 point whatever updates, we go back to the different regions and like have a bunch of stories that like something happens like all around Tavad that causes us to go back and everything. But where is Ayaka? Am I blind? There she is. But like it causes us to have to go back to all the regions and like cause more something happens, like the Abyss Twin does something or something like that. We have to go back to all the previous nations throughout the updates.
I'm so glad we were able to complete the film. Thanks for taking care of me.
Yeah, I'm
while I
assuming
was
we
here.
wrap up some key stories first, then we go, yeah, exactly.
Really? Thank you.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
First, I simply tried to work hard out of a desire to not become a burden to the crew. It would have been
I do
so
want to make like a big
embarrassing
video
if
about
performing had
returning to
stopped
previous nations. I
accommodate
think
my
that'd be a
lack
pretty
of
cool thing
skills.
to talk about.
But Director Farina
Because
was
I have done
patient
that, like,
and
more or
knowledgeable,
less with some things.
and
Like, I did it with
chivalrous and
Inazuma.
Elaine taught me a lot about
But
the
again, I want to,
scenes and
like, redo
details.
my thoughts and stuff and do
It was
videos on
all
that.
thanks to their
I think that'd be
help that
pretty
I was
fun.
able to grow comfortable with the role.
I need to get back
But
on
even with all of
ADHD
that
meds, though.
said, I still got a little flustered with praise, especially since everyone,
Oh, look at
including you,
her.
were complimenting me at the end. Yes, I visited many places with Yoimiya in between.
At that point, a lot of the
filming
characters will have a
sessions.
story quest 2 or 3. Yeah, that's true, too. I hope we
The
get a lot of
beautiful
those.
flowers and greenery,
Key stories like the Archons,
and the
Pseudo-Archons, Nation
dreamlike
mascots, and those that will be
underwater
story
world.
endgame. Oh, yeah.
Everything I saw will shine like stars.
Like
in
in
my
Nervalet saying he
memories.
has to go judge the other
It also
Archons.
brings
That'd be
me joy to
interesting to
think
see that.
Perhaps you've marveled at those exact wonders as well. It's nothing at all. I don't often have the opportunity to wander out into the world like this. Not only did I make many new friends during this trip, I also picked up many new skills from everyone around me. I will cherish this experience greatly. Oh, and I'm also going to bring some conch madeleines back to the Yashiro Commission as a gift.
Fair.
If we could enjoy them with some coffee, perhaps it'll feel as if I'd never left Fontaine at all.
Have a safe and relaxing trip, Ayaka.
Thank you for looking out for me.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot that could be done to, like, make us go back to other nations, like the Abyss Order stories that have been going on in the background, things with Nervalet and the other dragons, all the Sovereign stuff like that. Like, we'd have to do all this stuff and, like, maybe then go to Conria to figure out, like, what happened in the past and, like, how to prevent something similar from happening again would be a pretty cool story. But we have done it. We have finished the story of Roses and Muskets, and I'm probably going to do the games. Probably going to do the games either off stream or maybe a stream on the weekend. We shall see. But that's pretty much it. I think the Sovereigns will reach a consensus of sorts with the current 7 to go against the Heavens. Oh yeah. That's gonna be interesting, like having the Sovereigns awaken in all 7 nations and then have to work together with the Archons to take down Celestia. Be so cool. I know for sure Nervalet and Zhao are a story endgame. Oh yeah. They're gonna be a big part of the endgame, especially Nervalet. But anyways, that's pretty much gonna be it for the stream today. I've been live for 3 hours and I need to eat some food. But that was a very, very fun event, and I'm very glad I got to do it finally. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming out today, and see you on the next stream. Hopefully this weekend we can do either the games from this or even Lost Riches and some Abyss, because I still haven't done that. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye everyone. I knocked my phone over. Sorry for deafening you.